You gotta be kidding me. Ah. And it begins. The uphill with an echo of thunder in the background. That sucks. I'm always going fast at this point. This is like 1/20th of the way up. Hey, Phoenix. More thunder. Shit. It's 7 a.m. in Hong Kong. We're under a thunderstorm warning. It's 85 degrees. Humid as hell. Hey. One. First of 10 switchbacks. It's pretty humid. I'm kind of going a little fast. The peak. The panoramic postcard views of the city is at the top. 2. So my wife and kids and 2 other kids are coming up too. But they're coming by taxi. And then they'll join me on the walk down. Taxis can only take 5 people, and we would have been 6. So I volunteered to walk up and meet them at the top. Yeah, really like the champion. I didn't hit the sign on the way out of the locker room though. I'm from America, but I've lived here 7 years. It's about a mile all the way to the top, maybe 1.5 miles. I just got back from 6 weeks in America. I took a summer vacation and drove across country. So there's not much I miss. I brought back some poison ivy though. Been itching like a fiend the last week. You can hear the cockatoos squawking. There are wild cockatoos in this jungle here. So for those of you who are playing at home, Alexa, play Hello by OMFG. Alexa, volume 10. I see the cockatoos all the time. So I found that I can control your Alexa by Periscope sometimes. Yeah, it's fun. That's my kid's favorite song. It is kind of fun though. Put on my kid's favorite song as background music for you guys. So this is the house you can rent for $33,000 US a month. 6 bedrooms, 6,000 square feet, 33 grand. Comes with a golf cart, but it's not here right now. Separate maids' quarters for the servants. Hey. There are bigger houses, but not many. Because it's so isolated, it's actually kind of cheap. Because, there's a building there is 4,000 square foot for an apartment, and it's $40,000. So, smaller but more, but it's in the city. This is up on a path. I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment and a condo, like pretty much everybody else lives in high rises. Okay, turn 3, I think. Okay, the guy's catching up with me. The average family in Hong Kong the average family in my son's international school spends $11,500 US per month. 11.5 US per month in rent. We're below that by a little bit. This guy's catching up with me behind me. I'm not going to pass by him. Or maybe I will. He's pretty fast. Ah. Bankers make the same salary that they make in London or New York, but they're given a cost of living allowance and bonuses, which can be double or triple their salary. I think that's turn 4. 4 of 10. Giving it a little bit of a scenic part here. This is kind of normal. Rain and heat. I hate this part. Steep and slippery. Not everyone's a banker, no, not at all. Dog cage people actually spend more per square foot than I do. They rent something the size of a closet for a lot of money, like $1,000 US sometimes. I'm close to dead. I'm about halfway now. Halfway rock. Wind's picking up. Leaves are showing their backside. We're gonna have rain soon. Maybe like 10 minutes. It's a nice trail when you're coming down. Well, for the locals, they have the same kind of jobs you and I have, in the real world. Dentist and carpenter and retail sales and all that. The expats are primarily in finance and business. Food bill, well, we only buy imported food. So like a gallon of milk is $14 US. Box of Cheerios is 10 US dollars. Cake mix is 5 US dollars. So I don't really eat like the locals. Turn 5. 5 of 10. I don't know if they're stricter or not. I haven't noticed. Well, there's cheaper substitutes. You can buy milk from China. I just don't trust it. Most of the locals eat agricultural products from China. The Chinese agricultural system is a disaster, an environmental disaster. We do all that we can to avoid eating Chinese agricultural products, simply because we don't feel it's safe. It's an environmental disaster. I do scope lunch. Yesterday I had a Minion burger at McDonald's. So you could see that one. I'm thinking I might have, I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Noodles maybe? I have a very busy day today actually. Lots of appointments. Six of 10. Yeah, there's lots of hawks here. I don't know what kind, but they fly over this area a lot. Red tail, I don't know what they are. So that was 6. That makes this turn 7. 7 of 10. The turns get a lot faster here. 7 of 10. Yeah, I've been to Flushing's, and I've been to the original Chinatown. There's even a Chinatown in Brooklyn. My wife used to live in Rego Park. Yeah. Yeah. She lived in Rego Park, but then she moved to Manhattan. So we lived in Rego Park for about a year. Hey. 8 of 10. Turn 8. Oh, you're in Rego Park, okay. Yeah, she was kind of near the MTR, the subway. Don't remember exactly where. Thunder. Yeah. It's just too far for her daily commute. Nine of 10. Why I'm in China? Fell in love. Married a girl, followed her to Hong Kong. Story of every guy's life. Oh. Okay, we're almost to Barker Road. That's a nice, easy bit. Okay, guys. 10 of 10 turns. I don't rate this last one because it's only 90 degrees. I guess it is technically a U-turn. Okay, that was fun. Not. So now I got about a half a mile flat walk followed by 200 meters of straight up. I'm glistening now. Wife was complaining I didn't sweat yesterday. Definitely sweating today. So we're gonna have a really good view of the city momentarily. It's in like 2 minutes. It's a little cooler up here. Probably about 1 Celsius cooler up here. So as where it's 82 or 85 down in the city, up here it's like 77. It's mixed. There's some things I like better here and some things I like better in the US. I mean, like Amazon Prime cannot be beat. I'm sorry, USA all the way. But by the same token, living in a city with essentially zero crime is pretty nice too. And I can walk everywhere. I don't have to drive. I don't have to pay the car tax that you have to pay in most American cities. The car tax is the cost of owning a car and driving to the nearest store to get all the essentials of life. Whereas here in Hong Kong, I just walk everywhere. Jonathan's at the airport getting wet. Yeah, it is. It's raining in the new territories up that way. But I think the island, it skirted most of the island where I live. I often tell people I live a village lifestyle in an urban metropolis. I walk around, I see my friends, la la la. I mean, yesterday I was in a cake shop and a little girl came up to me and was asking about my son. Your brother, is Parker baking cookies today? And I'm like, no, because it was one of Parker's little classmates. So, you know, and that's just a random meeting. In a city of 7.3 million people, I just run into people on the street. That's just kind of how random it is sometimes. Oh, it is a nice view, isn't it? I haven't heard from the wife. I don't know where she is yet. She should be in a taxi. Yeah, the view is pretty amazing. Makes hiking quite easy when you get to look at this all day. The language here is English and Chinese. I'm fluent in English more or less. I speak the American version. They actually speak the British version more or less here. But all you need to survive here is English. This was a British colony for almost 160 years. So legally, English is an official language. All government documents are in English. Street signs are in English. A lot of the restaurants I go to don't even have Chinese menus. It's all English. So this is Jack Ma's house, the founder of Alibaba.com. It cost 193 million US dollars when he bought it. He did. He just bought it and is holding it. He's renovating it, I guess. Signal blinking. We're heading into the clouds. Clouds being up there. So that's the peak, currently shrouded in clouds. That's where we're headed. Hopefully they're not raining, they're just a mist. Though the wife is bringing umbrellas. So we're on Barker Road, B-A-R-K-E-R Road in Hong Kong. We're approaching 28 Barker Road. 28 Barker Road, you can rent a townhouse there for about 60,000 US dollars a month, 60 grand a month. That's the house. They spent 42 million on the land for that place. 42 million US just for the land, and then they started building the house. Slutty? Yeah. Not hardly. Uh-oh. I felt my first raindrops. Shoot. But frankly, I'm so hot and sweaty, I wouldn't mind getting soaked. Maybe it's just the sweat falling off my face. Hey, Jonathan JK, how's it going, bud? Hey, Jonathan JK is another scoper from Hong Kong. He's about, though, to fly to London and then come back across Russia on a very, very long train ride. So be sure to follow Jonathan JK. Yeah, the storm went over, it skirted the island and just kind of landed where you live, into Mongkok and the airport. But no rain here yet. So guys, follow Jonathan JK. You want to see the Trans-Siberian Railroad. He's going to take you on a journey across Russia. You're taking the fam to Tokyo. Cool. Be sure to check out in Ginza the Toy Palace. All right, it's the biggest toy store in Tokyo, or one of the biggest. It's in Ginza. It's at the southern end of Ginza district. It's called the Toy Palace. Your concierge will tell you. On the top floor of the Toy Palace, they have the most amazing slot car racetrack you can race with your family. Definitely worth doing it. Also in Ginza is a place where you can get 12-inch gyoza, which are 12-inch dumplings. That's also a pretty famous place in Ginza. Supersized gyoza in Ginza. You can Google that. And what else is cool? There's another toy store out in, I think, Harajuku. Yeah, Harajuku is fun. You get to go see all the teeny boppers dressed up in cosplay, but there's a huge toy store in Harajuku that's worth visiting too, if you're with your fam. Pixelated, oh, that happens. You hear me, but you can't see anything. Bummer. You know, I've been having a lot of problems with my mobile connection since I got back from America. I'm thinking of actually changing. This is the tram tracks. Toy Park, yeah. Harajuku, the one in Ginza, it's either Toy Palace, it might be Toy Park, yeah, in Ginza. It's like 5 or 6 stories, Toy Park. I can't remember the name of the other toy store in Harajuku. Yeah, it must be Toy Park. I knew it was a P. Yeah, if you look at the map, it's kind of the southern end of Ginza. But definitely on the top floor, take your family and have a slot car race. It's a lot of fun. Now the uphill again. Ah, this sucks. You can hear the tram coming. Kittyland in Harajuku, that's probably it. It's really big. Harajuku on the weekend is crazy. That's when all the teenagers come out. Tokyo Disney, that's fun. Go to the Studio Ghibli Museum if your kids like My Neighbor Totoro. If they like giant robots, go out and see the giant Gundam. That's pretty cool too. Don't go to the Lego world. It sucks. I assume you're flying into Narita. Signal is stressed out, yeah. Look at getting a Tokyo subway pass. You can pick it up at Narita. You can save a lot of money. You buy it online, and then you're going to Haneda. Haneda's the other airport. Yeah, you can get this subway pass that you can only basically pick up at the airport when you arrive. You can save a lot of money on the trains. And just a hint, when you go to McDonald's, stand behind the white line while other people are ordering. It's considered improper to be standing behind a person who's ordering McDonald's. Okay guys, we're here. Oh God, is it cooler now. Anyway, I'm going to sign off and take a quick break. As you can see, it's a bit misty up here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back a little later today, maybe with lunch. Talk to y'all soon.